For millennia, humanity has sought to understand the profound mysteries of love, beauty, and desire. We often frame these concepts through modern lenses, shaped by centuries of evolving thought and societal norms. Yet beneath these layers lies an ancient truth, a primal force embodied by a goddess whose influence predates our most cherished ideals. This is the story of Aphrodite, not merely as a figure of romanticized affection, but as the matriarch of an untamed elemental power. She is a deity whose origins are as mysterious and compelling as the forces she commands. Her domain extends far beyond the whispers of lovers, reaching into the very fabric of existence. Aphrodite, in her earliest forms, was a goddess of raw, unbridled passion, a force of nature itself. She emerged from the churning chaos of the sea foam, born fully formed and radiant. This birth narrative speaks volumes about her essence, linking her directly to the primordial energies of creation. She embodies the untamed desire that fuels life, the irresistible urge to connect and procreate. Her power is not gentle or demure. It is a tempest, a wildfire that sweeps through the world. She represents the potent, often overwhelming drive that ensures the continuation of all species. Beyond mere beauty, Aphrodite symbolizes fertility in its most expansive sense. She is the lushness of the earth, the blossoming of spring, the abundance of harvest. Her presence ensures the cyclical rhythms of nature, from the sprouting seed to the ripe fruit. She is the life giver, the sustainer of all that grows and thrives. Her influence is inextricably linked to these natural cycles, mirroring the ebb and flow of life itself. The ancient world understood this profound connection, recognizing her as an essential component of their very survival. Her power was not just metaphorical, it was tangible, felt in the changing seasons and the bounty of the land. Aphrodite's domain was a vibrant tapestry woven with celebration, ritual, and profound human connection. It was a world where her power was not just acknowledged, but actively embraced and honored. These were not quiet contemplations, but boisterous, communal expressions of life. Her presence was revealed through vibrant festivals, echoing with music, dance, and communal feasting. These gatherings were not mere entertainment. They were sacred acts. They served as a collective acknowledgement of the forces that shaped their lives and ensured their prosperity. Ancient rituals, often shrouded in mystery to modern eyes, showcased the depth of devotion to her. These practices were designed to invoke her blessings, to channel her potent energies into the community. They were a direct engagement with the divine, a plea for abundance and continuity. Ultimately, these celebrations honored human connection and the life-giving forces that bind us all. They were a testament to the understanding that love, desire, and fertility are not abstract concepts, but fundamental pillars of existence. They celebrated the very essence of being alive. The ancient Greek and Roman worlds possessed a profound understanding of their place within the natural order. Their lives were deeply attuned to the seasons, to the subtle shifts in light and temperature. This connection was not merely practical, it was spiritual, informing every aspect of their culture. They lived in intimate communion with the natural world, recognizing its power and its rhythms. The cycles of planting and harvest, the waxing and waning of the moon, the changing tides, all were seen as manifestations of divine will. Their existence was interwoven with the earth's breath. Within this context, elaborate festivals were crafted not as frivolous diversions, but as vital expressions of their worldview. Many of these celebrations, though perhaps not explicitly named for her, were deeply imbued with Aphrodite's spirit. They honored the very principles she embodied. These were not merely frivolous celebrations designed for fleeting pleasure. They held deep societal and spiritual significance. Each festival served a purpose, reinforcing communal bonds and expressing gratitude for the blessings bestowed upon them. They were a collective act of reverence. They were vital expressions of community and gratitude, binding people together in shared experience and belief. Through dance, song, and ritual, individuals transcended their daily lives to connect with something larger than themselves. These gatherings fostered a sense of belonging and collective purpose. Crucially, these festivals recognized the fundamental role of love and fertility in sustaining life itself. They understood that without these forces, their societies would wither and perish. Aphrodite's domain was therefore not just about pleasure, but about survival, about the very continuation of their lineage and their world. Among the many ancient celebrations, some stand out for their profound connection to the themes Aphrodite embodies. These festivals, though sometimes dedicated to other deities, reveal the pervasive influence of her primal power. They offer a glimpse into the ancient understanding of life's essential forces. Consider the Anthesteria, a significant Greek festival, though primarily dedicated to Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry. Its timing and rituals reveal a deep resonance with Aphrodite's life-affirming energies. It marked a pivotal moment in the agricultural and social calendar. This festival was associated with the blossoming of spring, a time of renewal and awakening. As the earth shed its winter slumber, life burst forth in vibrant color and scent. This natural resurgence mirrored the themes of fertility and new beginnings, central to Aphrodite's domain. The Anthesteria was a time of wine and revelry, a period of uninhibited celebration. The opening of new wine jars symbolized the release of life's potential, the intoxicating promise of abundance. It was a moment to embrace joy and communal spirit, to shed inhibitions. This ritual involved the ceremonial opening of new wine jars, signifying the maturation of the previous year's harvest. It was a moment of anticipation and gratitude, a tangible connection to the earth's bounty. The first taste of the new wine was a sacred act. The wine itself symbolized the release of life's potential, the intoxicating spirit that animates all things. It represented the transformation of the grape into something potent and celebratory. This fermentation was a metaphor for life's own mysterious processes. Ultimately, the Anthesteria represented the renewal of the earth, a powerful affirmation of life's cyclical nature. It was a moment to acknowledge the return of warmth, growth, and fertility. This profound connection to natural cycles inherently tied it to Aphrodite's influence. While Dionysus presided over the wine, the underlying themes of blossoming, fertility, and uninhibited joy held significant ties to Aphrodite's influence. Her spirit permeated the atmosphere of renewal and abundance. The celebration of life's intoxicating potential was her domain. Across the Mediterranean, the Romans celebrated Lupercalia, a festival held in mid-February. This ancient rite was dedicated to Lupercus, a god of fertility, often associated with the wildness of nature. Its rituals were starkly different from the Anthesteria, yet equally potent in their aims. Lupercalia was a raucous affair, a primal expression of fertility and purification. It was a festival steeped in ancient tradition, predating many of Rome's more formalized religious practices. Its wildness spoke to a deeper, more visceral connection to the earth. The central ritual involved young men, known as Luperci, clad only in minimal attire fashioned from goat hide. These figures, embodying a raw, untamed masculinity, were central to the festival's power. Their appearance alone signaled a departure from everyday decorum. These Luperci ran through the streets of Rome, playfully whipping onlookers with strips of goat hide. This act, seemingly violent to modern sensibilities, was imbued with profound symbolic meaning. It was a ritual of contact, of transference, of blessing. The ritual was believed to promote fertility, particularly for women who desired children. To be touched by the Luperci's thongs was to receive a blessing, a surge of life-giving energy. It was a direct, physical engagement with the forces of procreation. Beyond fertility, the ritual was also believed to promote purification, cleansing the community of ill omens and negative influences. It was a symbolic shedding of the old, making way for the new. This dual purpose underscored its importance to Roman society. Ultimately, Lupercalia ensured the health and prosperity of the community, both physically and spiritually. It was a powerful affirmation of life, a communal effort to secure abundance. This ancient festival, though dedicated to Lupercus, was indirectly linked to Aphrodite's pervasive influence. The celebration of fertility, purification, and the raw power of life itself resonated deeply with her essence. These ancient celebrations, whether Greek or Roman, offer a profound redefinition of love and desire. They challenge our modern, often sanitized, understanding of these fundamental human experiences. Love, in their context, was not confined to idealized or sentimental realms. It was a force that embraced the full spectrum of human experience, from the tender to the tempestuous. These festivals celebrated the body and the senses, acknowledging the physical, visceral aspects of desire. They understood that love was not just of the mind, but of the flesh. They highlighted the inherent connection between humans and the natural world, a bond often forgotten in our contemporary lives. These celebrations reminded people that they were part of a larger, interconnected ecosystem. Their existence was intertwined with the Earth's rhythms. They embraced the messy, passionate, and often chaotic realities of desire rather than attempting to suppress or sanitize them. There was an acceptance of the raw, untamed aspects of human nature. This honesty allowed for a deeper, more authentic engagement with life. These rituals acknowledged the undeniable realities of procreation, the fundamental drive to continue the species. They were not shy about the mechanics of life's perpetuation. This frankness was a testament to their practical and spiritual understanding of existence. They were a visceral expression of the life force itself, a powerful current flowing through all living things. These festivals were a collective roar of affirmation, a celebration of being alive. They tapped into the deepest wellsprings of human vitality. Ultimately, these celebrations served as a potent reminder of the primal urges driving human connection and species continuation. They were a testament to the enduring power of instinct, of the forces that compel us to seek companionship, to create, and to thrive. Aphrodite, therefore, stands as a testament to a power far greater than mere beauty. She is not just a goddess of aesthetic perfection or romantic affection. She's the embodiment of life itself, in all its glorious, messy, and undeniable forms. Her legacy is a force that continues to resonate within us, echoing from ancient Elysium into our modern world. Her influence reminds us of the enduring power of desire, the sacredness of fertility, and the profound connection between humanity and the natural world. We carry her echoes within our very being,